many of us send very well-intentioned thoughts and prayers to those whose lives are impacted by gun violence. And there comes a time when thoughts and prayers aren't enough, and we do need policy and change. With that in mind, I wanted to thank some of the people here in our state who are doing the work of addressing gun violence. I wanted to thank our 2 U.S. senators for their support of common sense gun legislation and advocating for the Senate Majority Leader to bring H.R. 8 to a vote, requiring universal background checks and closing loopholes. I also wanted to thank our state legislators for their continued work on gun safety legislation, and all of those who worked on and are working on implementing Initiative 1639, which passed with bipartisan votes, both statewide and countywide. And thank you here locally to our law enforcement officers who work every day to keep us safe, and to Sheriff Chuck Atkins for publicly stating his intention and readiness to enforce the legislation within I-1639 that went into full effect just this past July 1st. There's still a lot of work to do, and emotions run high, especially right after events, but wanted to take a moment to recognize the positive work that is being done.
Since we're making gratuitous comments politically about firearms in the event of a national tragedy that once again occurred and befallen us, we have to be very mindful of propositions like 1639 that go after a Bill of Rights, a constitutional protected, whatever your favorite amendment is, or favorite Bill of Rights is. It's no way to infringe upon them through a proposition process that doesn't have the normal checks and balances put in place. So I'm looking forward to the federal court striking it down because it was deceitful towards the people of Washington State in many regards, and I think the court will ultimately find that.